Hi, I'm Gary Field, proud Wiradjuri man, currently living and working on the Central Coast, in home country.
Fantastic. And we are at the Barang Regional Alliance Empowered Youth Summit.
Yep.
Can you tell us about your role in that and a bit about the summit?
So I've co-coordinated the Empower Youth Summit for people 24 down to 12 years of age who are Aboriginal living on the Central Coast. The purpose of our Youth Summit has been to capture the voices of young people and to garner interest and ideas around health, education, employment and culture and identity.
Fantastic. And how did the Youth Summit come about being?
So over the past 2 years during NAIDOC Week, we have facilitated a series of surveys of our community and our community identified that these were the biggest needs, and as a result of that we wanted to ensure that our youth's voice was properly captured in that.
Fantastic. And there's been 3 different topic areas over the day. There's been education, culture and identity, and health and well-being. What would be one key theme that has come out for each of those for young people in our area?
So across the 3 groups, it appears that a safe space or a hub-like situation would be, I guess, of most benefit to young people, and that it's supported or backed by appropriate funding.
Fantastic. And is there anything else that you think that young people have said today that policymakers could think about actually doing in this area?
Actually listen to youth when it comes to youth activities. All too often decisions are made for us but not by us.
Fantastic. How do you think, so this is obviously a forum for young people, but how do you think policymakers, politicians and anyone else in power can actually start listening? What do they need to do other than turn their listening ears on?
Oh, I guess it's that complete immersion. So it's not just the let's talk about grassroots, actually becoming grassroots. So taking your shoes off, taking the time to walk with a young person on the beach, having those conversations and legitimately having a common or shared interest.
Fantastic. One last question. What do you think has been the biggest success of today?
The biggest success would be that we have over 100 young people from our community making connections with people they otherwise wouldn't have made connections with. So at the end of the day, if nothing else comes from this event, it's that our young people have been connected to other Aboriginal people across the Central Coast.
Excellent. Is there anything else you want to add before we sign off?